get the money. Get the money, and then let's get around a table and let's create new rules. Literally that simple. Get the fucking money.
Chamath discovered the secret to building wealth a long time ago. How do we get it? How do we get the money? Hey folks, welcome back to Chamath Polyapidya Zone. In this video, we will go through the secret of building an empire. Before we move on to the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that the post notifications are turned on so that you never miss a video from us. Without further ado, let's dive in. Everyone knows the name Mark Zuckerberg. He's the brains behind Facebook, FB, the world's largest social media network. Facebook now has over 2 billion monthly active users, and the market capitalization of approximately $750 billion. It was, however, merely a little tech startup in 2007. The site had a mere 58 million visitors and was losing money. Although Zuckerberg founded the network, its phenomenal success was the result of a collaborative effort. Chamath Polyapidya, a computer engineer, was one of the people that helped the company grow. From a startup to a viable business, Polyapidya was a member of the leadership team that led Facebook to profitability during his time there. When he left in 2011, the platform was already well on its way to becoming the tech behemoth that it is today. Polyapidya has now pursued a number of separate ventures that reflect his interests. Many people wonder how Chamath Polyapidya made his money, which is estimated to be between $10 billion and $15 billion. Chamath's life may appear to be a fairy tale, but like everyone else's, Chamath also had its ups and downs. His major social capital partners left, and several investors were unwilling to put money into his company. Polyapidya was widely believed to be on his way out. Despite the fact that he has had some difficulties in the past, he is far from giving up. In fact, he's bigger than he's ever been. People listen to Polyapidya when he speaks, even if they don't always agree with him. He has scathing options on a wide range of topics, but he has nothing but respect for Canada, notably its social safety net and his Alma institution. And despite the fact that he has a lot of negative feedback for capitalism in its current form, he uses market forces to put his vast money to good use. Polyapidya's fund, Social Capital, has as it aims to develop mankind through tackling the world's most difficult challenges. It rose to prominence through making foresight investments in firms like Slack, as well as mission-driven investments in healthcare and education. Polyapidya's family office, following a disagreement among the fund's founding partners, is now effectively Polyapidya's family office, allowing him to make the investment decisions he believes in. Polyapidya in contemplating substantial investments in 2 areas: climate change and post-secondary education. According to Noble Chumar, a lawyer at Castles, Brock & Blackwell LLP and a friend of Polyapidya's, Polyapidya is looking into ways to enable bright children from throughout the world to acquire Canadian education, according to Chumar. Polyapidya has had a close relationship with the University of Waterloo for many years. He has given the college millions of dollars, developed programs that bring students to work in Silicon Valley, and returned to give presentations on a regular basis. I believe this is a top 5 university in the world. In a 2016 fireside chat with the university's Dean of Engineering, he observed the problem is to reduce the gap between perception and reality. Polyapidya's CNBC rant about who cares showed a lot about his worldview. He's made a lot of money by investing in people, companies, and causes that the market doesn't usually care about. Expect him to continue doing so, whether or not his peers approve. How do we get rich? The only way to become wealthy in this world is to invest in businesses or to start your own company and turn it into the next Amazon. It's simple to say, but not so simple to do. When there is a gold rush in an industry, what is the secret to selecting long-term businesses among a multitude of entrepreneurs? Chamath gives out good advice for folks who wish to make money. So what should we be on the lookout for? This is a formula to utilize as a beginning point for persons who want to build a long-lasting firm as a founder. Retrain your brain to think in the long term. The path to financial independence is treacherous and winding. The majority of the time, people get in their own way when looking for a way to gain rapid cash. They pay a lot of money for get-rich-quick schemes, webinars, or they invest in the lottery, or they try to scam others off on their own. When we look at the top 10 billionaires on Forbes' 100 Real-Time Billionaires list, we can see that they become wealthy by putting their time and money into starting businesses and investing in others' enterprises. And this rule still holds true in the 21st century.
You have to think very broadly about building things that can stand the test of time those businesses are by definition hard and non-obvious. And so they compound in scale very slowly. And that's really counterintuitive to the overriding logic of Silicon Valley, which says quick, fast, go, right? But that kind of premature ejaculation doesn't work if you're trying to fucking be around forever. Like, you gotta be in the flow for decades. That is hard. It tests people's patience. It tests people's resolve. It tests people's really intellectual incision. And this is where everybody gives up.
Learn a money-making talent such as identifying and investing in potential companies on the stock market. Once you've identified a problem that you know you can address and that a large number of people require, you can start a business. Recognizing and comprehending your underlying psychology will help you figure out what you really want to do with your life. Chamath views his professional success as social capital, sure. He cares about the company as well, and having a few truly close relationships as the 3 most important things in his life. Those are the things that he cherishes and makes him happy. Everyone, however, is unique. You must determine your own values, priorities, and what brings you joy. Then do something about it. It may appear straightforward, but social pressures, parental expectations, and societal conventions can cause even the best of us to cave to the pressure. Chamath, a successful person, succumbs to the pressure. Chamath was distracted even after conforming to society's conventions and understanding it wasn't what he wanted to accomplish. As social capital evolved, he transitioned from fixing issues to making money. It demonstrates how difficult it is to achieve your goals. Knowing it is not the same as acting on it. It will be difficult and time-consuming to solve significant difficulties, and you must be patient. It's difficult to solve large problems. It takes time. You must persevere for years and years, and you may never succeed. That is the truth. It's a sad reality, but it's the only way to fix truly massive problems. Of course, some firms succeed spectacularly in their first few years, but this is not the norm. It takes time to build a great business. It's not about chasing after money, it's about liking what you do and achieving something worthwhile. Chamath Palihapitiya has made wise judgments throughout his career, from Burger King to engineer, AOL VP to a wealthy investor. His ability to network and identify the best places to invest money or energy in order to increase value is indisputable. Despite recent senators' concerns about probable conflicts of interest, Mr. Palihapitiya has helped create a number of businesses while amassing a sizable net worth.
Amassing capital to me is about finding a smart, useful solution to a very hard, practical problem and being slow and methodical. And again, this is what I'm saying. You have to rewire your brain for that to be okay.
With this, we've come to the end. Do let us know in the comment section below what you think about it. And subscribe for more content just like this one. And share it with your friends. And don't forget to smash that like button and also press the bell icon so that you get notified about our new videos. Until then, fellas,